My name is Clayton Hurt. I'm enrolled at Southwest Texas Junior College, and this is my report on dating apps for a computer science class. What is a dating app? Dating apps are on the rise now, and they're used to help people who may have never met before find each other and meet up. They've become very popular and are used by all people of different ages, including people under the age of 18. This chart shows about the popular dating app Tinder. Proves my point that people of all ages use Tinder. About 1% is used by 45 to 54-year-old people. It is vast majority are 25 to 34% people. Most people who use dating apps are in that age range, and the other high percentage, 38%, would be 16 to 24-year-olds. So it's pretty much about 16 to 40 is the major percent of people who use dating apps. Online dating has very great positives and very great negatives. It's viewed differently by many different people, but there are some great benefits to it. Online dating is not just used for dating. There's many cases of people just finding people to meet up and get to know each other. Basically, they may be away in some place they don't know, and they're just trying to meet new people. Online dating is becoming a great way for people to meet up and start a new chapter of their lives with someone they were never able to meet before until they met them on their app. It's a great way for people to find maybe their soulmate or whatever they may think. It's a very efficient way for people who are very busy in their day-to-day activities to find someone whenever they may be unable to stop. Maybe they just want to go find someone to have a coffee with to see, if they really like this person, if they want to extend it. And here's a link to the website I use for some of the information. Now, there's some reasons that it is a bad thing. Even though it's useful, it can be dangerous and unhealthy for your mind and body. Online dating could be dangerous because, yes, even though you get to talk to the person through whatever the app, it's very easy to conceal your true identity on anything. People are easily able to lie on Facebook, Snapchat, Instagram, any of those websites. They can easily lie. So some random guy, you may think you're chatting to some 21-year-old beautiful blonde woman, and it's really just some 40-year-old guy being a creep online. And you won't know until you actually meet him, and you don't know whether or not he's a dangerous person. But hey, maybe it can just be a regular woman, and maybe you just met the soulmate of your life. It's just kind of a chance you have to take. It's also not the healthiest because you're not getting that face-to-face kind of love at first sight kind of deal. You're just talking over text, and then you actually meet up. It doesn't have the same oomph to it. It just doesn't feel the same. And by starting off meeting face to face, you really add that spice to a relationship that you may start with this person. Instead, whenever you and that person or whatever you may be telling other people how you met, you just said, oh, we met online dating. You don't have that first interaction. Everybody says first impressions are very important. Well, if your first impression is just texting on an app, that's not a very good one if you ask me. The biggest dating app websites, because there's very many different ones trying to cash in on this because it's becoming a very high popular deal nowadays to do this. And some of the biggest ones, Tinder is at the top because Tinder is very easy to use for all ages, and it's just a real easy way to do it. And then there's Plenty of Fish. I've never really heard of that one, but I guess a lot of people do use it. It's the second rated with 6.7 million users, and this is for 2017, and 8.2 million users for Tinder. Match.com, which you may have heard of, which I think is a Christian website. I'm not sure. About 5.1 million for Match.com. OkCupid has 5.1 million, and the rest are some other ones. In conclusion, I believe dating apps can be good and safe, but you got to be careful because there's some creeps out in this world who may want to find someone under the age of 18 and may disguise themselves, and it's very easy. So you just have to be careful when doing it. but it's also a great way to meet up and just have a good time. And that was my presentation. Thank you.